Hi guys, Artie here, and I have a follow-up to the video where I talked about Coyote vs. Acme back in November, and how it was cancelled and written off, even though the movie was completed. Apparently now Warner Bros. Plans on shelving the film indefinitely and deleting the file to the film, which I think is outrageous, and they are really going too far. This film is at extremely high risk of becoming lost media permanently, since Warner Bros. Admitted they will be shelving their already finished product indefinitely and deleting the .mp4 file to the film and possibly the assets. Man, I thought Disney was bad, but this is next level stupidity and scumbaggery. It's almost as if actual Looney Tunes villains are in charge of running Warner Bros. Discovery. WBD just keeps asking for trouble and controversy. In my opinion, when a company writes off a movie or TV series for taxes, it should become public domain and put in the Library of Congress by default, since no parties would be profiting off of it anyway. I'm actually surprised this isn't an actual law. It would protect the creators rather than greedy corporations. No sense in holding onto it forever and forbidding any eyeballs from seeing it. I'm actually starting to suspect that this awful company may be committing tax fraud, as much as I hate taxes. There should be consequences to abusing the tax system like this, as far as losing the rights to their IPs. I really hate when hackers and trolls leak projects made by hardworking artists, but in this case WBD deserves it, and I wouldn't blame the person leaking it since Warner Bros. Is forbidding anyone from seeing it, and acting completely unreasonable. A perfect analogy for this would be at a playground. A child isn't playing with a specific toy at the moment, but doesn't allow the other kids to play with it. So many writers, artists, and actors worked hard and poured their hearts into Coyote vs. Acme. It's just flat out disrespectful not to release it in any capacity. There is no way they aren't doing this on purpose. To add insult to injury, David Zaslav has never even watched Coyote vs. Acme and still wants it erased from existence. It's just like saying you hate a food you've never tried. It makes no sense. WBD rejected Netflix, Paramount, and Amazon's offers to host the films on their respective services or show in theaters. Warner Bros. Also wanted around $75 million to $80 million for the film, despite getting $30 million back for the film being written off. They are just being stubborn and uptight jerks about it. What is going through their heads? The least they could do is make it a direct-to-video or direct-to-streaming movie, or let someone else distribute it. For all these soulless executives know, this could be a huge hit. Life is all about taking risks. Especially since this movie has brand recognition and the characters have been around for nearly a century. All WBD cares about is trashy reality shows and the biggest hitters, barely giving anything new a chance. Scratch that, they make no attempt to give a completed work a chance to be seen or gain a following. As lame as Paramount is, at least they eventually release new content on their platform or linear networks like Nickelodeon before burning it off on Nicktoons or something. They're in even more debt than Warner Bros. And still manage to publish upcoming shows and movies, so there is really no excuse. Warner Bros. Discovery has had countless failures ever since the merger, such as CNN+, stupidly rebranding HBO Max to just Max, and Cartoonito, which I'll be making a video about next, real soon. These are just even bigger reasons to release this film already and prove to everyone they respect and care about their properties and are still capable of creating masterpieces. Outright refusing to release this film to the public and not negotiating with anyone to make it happen will be their next failure. I've been seeing this topic trending like crazy on Twitter, so it's only a matter of time before either somebody leaks the film or Warner Bros. Discovery is eventually pushed enough to finally release the film in some form. I saw a video clip earlier on Twitter where David Zaslav was giving a speech at Boston University and was booed at and insulted by crowds of people, which was insanely funny and great. Very based. At this point, WBD is just playing dumb and waiting for the problem to go away. Never give up and keep fighting so we can finally see Coyote vs. Acme. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, notify, and check out other videos on the channel. You may like them. Do you think if enough Looney Tunes fans, or cartoon fans in general, are vocal enough about this matter, will Coyote vs. Acme see the light of day? Let me know in the comments.